Hey girl, hey, it's Brittany Chanel. This time I'm coming at you with the wear test of the new Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation in the shade 25. So if you want to see how I created this look and my thoughts on the foundation, make sure you stick right on in. Why do I say the craziest thing? Make sure you stick right on in.
Might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite.
Hey girl, hey, ow, it's Brittany Chanel back with another, I guess this is a makeup tutorial, but not really. We're going to call this a review. And today we're going to be reviewing Morphe's new Filter Effect medium to full coverage soft focus foundation in the shade 25. Before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and start on the eyes. We're just going to do something simple because they're not the star of the show. I am going to try to use as many Morphe products as I can in this video, just to keep everything, to keep the continuity. So we're going to start with the OG Jaclyn Hill palette.
That's mine.
This is not yours. You have the small Jaclyn Hill, and I gave you the purple one.
Oh.
Anyway, today we'll be using the OG Jaclyn Hill palette. As I said, be quiet, Kayla. So we're just going to do something quick and simple so that we can get into this foundation shit. I did not mean to say shit. I meant to say sis. We're going to get into this foundation sis that was curated. Not curated, but Makeup by Shayla is the face of this foundation. And we do stand a black queen. So let's hurry up and get into these eyes. Okay. And I'm going to just do something real simple, real quick. I wish this had a brush in it, but it does not. Y'all. Pray my strength in the Lord. So I think I'm going to stay on these top two rows right here. So let's go ahead and start with this color. Pooter. Interesting. Let's start with Pooter because I feel like that's an interesting name and I feel like why not? It sounds like you pooted a little bit. So that's what we're going with. And we all know that this Jaclyn Hill palette is like the best. So that was just one swipe. Okay, so now that we have that all over there, like I said, we're doing a quick look so we can get right into it. We're going to use the same brush and we're going to go into this shade here called Hunts. She left everything and nothing to be desired. She gave you everything and left nothing to be desired. Because, and I don't even like the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 as much as I like this one. Like this with this, sis was like, no, y'all gonna make my palette the best. Into the shade Beam right here. This really like light color, for lack of better words. I'm gonna go into Beam. And we're gonna put that all over the lid. People, man, I tell you, no respect for the YouTube video tutorial filming. And I'm just stepping this where she should go. And kind of tapering it off at the end. Now, I do want a little bit more darkness right there in that outer V. So now that I have that there, I'm going to find a small blending brush, if I can find a clean one, y'all. Just right here. And we're going to deepen up our outer V with this. We're going to place her exactly where we want her. Like exactly where we want her. Just to really set off that dimension. We're making our eyes look like a trillion gazillion bucks right now. Just by placing her exactly where we want her. Because we don't want to lose any of the colors that we placed. Because we put them there for a reason. In order to get it there, you have to put it there. Zetas Lapidus, y'all. Xena Gullah 21st Century, one of my favorite movies ever. Check it out on, what's it on? Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus now, but back in the day, it was on just regular Disney, obviously. Next, we're going to go back with the M124 and go ahead and put some more of that beam leading into the brown. Just so we have what we need. For just blend for the gods. Just blend, 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 blend. Same thing on the other side. Just repeat the process. I'm going to use my ABH brush, the one that comes in the palettes. I think this one came out of my Carly Bible palette. And I'm going to take, Kayla, should I take Faint right here? Kayla, should I take Faint or Sissy to put over this light area? Faint or Sissy?
Sissy.
I knew you was going to say that because you're my sister, huh? So I'm going to spray this brush with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I got these on sale from Ulta for $10, y'all. They was doing that. This is their Christmas one. Since they still have them after Christmas, obviously they put them on sale. So they're normally $20 each. I got 2 for $10. And we're going to put her on our lid. And this is just giving us a little bit of pink It is still Valentine's Day. I mean, obviously, no, it's not because it's the 15th, but I feel like we could still have a little bit of a pink moment, even though this is not giving me that much of a pink. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with my ABH liquid liner and do a small wing, pop on some falsies, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now that we're mostly done with our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and use the Morphe Revitalizing Face Primer. I told you guys I would try this. It's kind of dirty, y'all. I haven't used this since I got it like 6 months ago. I tried it that once and decided it wasn't for me, but I figured I'll try it today since we are using, which I can't get it out. Since we are using Morphe products, I just figure why not stick with Morphe since we're doing the Morphe foundation. It smells good though. I will say that. It definitely smells good. And we're just gonna, I put so much on my nose, I don't know why. I'm gonna just move that. And we're just gonna rub it in. Really get that nose, because my nose tends to separate. Ooh, I put a lot. Okay, you don't need this much of that Morphe primer. Like literally I put way too much. Now I'm gonna pat it just to see if I could get it a little tacky, which I may be smacking myself for a while because I put way too much, as I said. I am gonna use my Morphe M439 on this. And I'm gonna spray it with my Morphe Luminous setting spray. Y'all found another one, so I didn't have to show y'all that bottle. I'm gonna set it with my Morphe Luminous. Well, I'm gonna spray it, not set it. I'm gonna spray my brush. And then, like I did say, this is the bottle. It is frosted. I did select this shade online, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be a perfect match. We're gonna find out together. I mean, but from the frosted bottle, it kind of looks like it'll work, even if it's not perfect. Yeah. It is the shade Rich 25. And the packaging is really nice. It does have a pump. And I'm gonna pump it right into my face. That's not the hygienic way to do it, but this is just for me. I won't be sharing it. Ooh. And this is a medium to full buildable coverage. And it's supposed to be a natural finish, so not matte. And I know I prefer matte, nor is it luminous. So that's good. I don't want it to be luminous, but it's also not matte. It's supposed to be a natural finish. So we'll see how natural it looks. And I think this shade is pretty good for me to have just picked it off of, you know, Ulta's Wet. Oh, this is giving me light coverage. I'm gonna need to put a lot on. Y'all know I like a lot of foundation, but this is a great match if I do say myself that I picked. But yeah, I don't like a natural finish, and I do not like, actually, medium coverage. This is a great match as far as color. I want full coverage. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in with some full pumps. It's not hiding my moles the way I want it to. It's very lightweight. It still has a smell, but I don't know if that's from the primer I put on, that Morphe primer I put on, or what. But y'all, do y'all see how you can still see like all of my moles? It's not covering anything, so it's definitely a medium lightweight foundation. I'm gonna have to put more to give me the kind of coverage I would want. How does it look to you, Kayla? Does it look like a natural finish? It's supposed to be a natural finish.
It's really pretty.
You would like it. I'm about to put some more so I can look beat and not natural. At least right here where my moles are. Y'all know I like to cover my moles. Maybe the concealer will help with that.
Moles build character.
Well, you have them on your face. Build some character on your face. Y'all know how I need a person love to say some stuff like that. She ain't got nan mole on her face. Talk about they build character. Let them build some character on your face. Okay? But yeah, it's definitely a natural finish. It's not matte and it's not too dewy. It's definitely natural. My sister Kayla would love this. Too bad I got a shade that's one shade too dark for her, because I'm the chocolate one. I'm about to go heavy on the concealer. I'm going to go into my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 18, y'all. Hopefully this covers my moles, because this, but I shouldn't put, y'all, this is so, I would say this is almost light to medium. Definitely not medium to full coverage. It's so light. It's so light. Like, if you want a natural finish, why even put on makeup? Just wear your face. Y'all feel me? That's how I personally feel about it. I do not like it. Y'all, my eyelash is sticking up. Ooh, child, the ghetto. I'm not even, since I'm trying to do, test the foundation, I'm not going to go in with concealer all under my eye like I normally do. Next, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Dimension Stick in this Effect 17. And to carve out my cheekbones. Again, I'm just doing a little bit because we are testing out this foundation. And we want to see, now I will say this is gliding on this foundation. Like, it is working. It's gliding on. Like, normally I have to put a little bit more force, but since this foundation isn't matte, it's still moving a little bit. It hasn't quite set into the skin. So that should make it easier to work with as far as blending. Because it hasn't set into the skin yet. Yeah, like, see how easy that blended in? Normally it wouldn't be that easy because I normally use like a matte foundation. But yeah, so that is a plus, but I don't like this. I can see every mole on my face still. This is not for me, y'all. It is very smooth. As y'all hear Kayla saying, especially in person, it is very smooth. I don't know though. I don't, and it's blending very well with the products I'm putting on top of it. And I am using mostly Morphe products, y'all. I use a Morphe contour, Morphe setting spray, Morphe contour stick, Morphe foundation, Morphe this, Morphe that. The Morphe luminous setting mist. Well, this is the setting spray, not the mist. And we're gonna go ahead and blend out the concealer as we should. And I only put a little bit, like I said, because I'm trying to keep the integrity of the foundation so we can really test it out and see how it lasts with all the other products on top, without all the other products on top. So that just gave me like a little bit underneath the eye. And we're gonna do the same to the other side. Y'all, I can see every mole even with the concealer. Morphe M152 to blend out this contour, sis. Beauty sponge rather, because this is actually the Morphe sponge that came with the James Charles brushes. So this is a Morphe sponge, let me say that. It is not a beauty blender at all, it's a Morphe sponge. Next, going back into my foundation brush and just going over where my concealer meets the rest of my face so we don't have any hard lines. We're just gonna go over that so everything blends seamlessly. And I do want to say on camera, it looks like it's looking pretty nice. So that's all that matters. But I can still see my moles and stuff. I don't know if y'all care about that, but I do. So I'm going to go into the Maybelline Fit Me in light medium to go ahead and set underneath my eyes. So I'm just using that same, that Morphe sponge that came in the James Charles brushes. Like if you bought the big set, which I did because we stand for James Charles. And I'm just going to press it into the skin. I'm not baking or anything, not using too much powder because I really want to see the integrity of the foundation without, you know, all the other stuff that we add. Get in that corner, sis. Oh, y'all can't see me. Get in the corner, sis. Right there. Some of the Luminous Mist Setting Spray again by Morphe. Using the, ooh, I got it in my mouth. Now I'm going to press everything into the skin so that it melts, honey. Melt, 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 melt. As you should, melt into the skin. Give me fresh face. Give me dew. Give me amazing. My Juvia's Place blush, just a little bit. I'm not even going to use bronzer because I feel like I want to see what the foundation does. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place blush in the shade Bella, yeah. We're going to use the Morphe E48 for this. So we're just going to, and this is strong, so we're just going to use a tiny bit and just put it where we want it. Just a tiny bit. I want to use bronzer so bad, but I just want to see how this foundation performs without it. Continuity, make sure you blush your nose. Anywhere you might naturally get a little bit of redness in your face, you should go ahead and blush so it still looks like a face. Highlight just a little bit, just a little bit, y'all. I'm going to take the Ofra Nikki Glow Goes and we're going to highlight just a little bit. And this is with a Morphe brush, but I'm not sure. It doesn't have a number for this one. And we're going to do this to go into our brow bone. The bridge of our nose. Blush with. You put a little bit on top of the blush. Just a little bit, y'all. We're trying to keep the integrity of this foundation. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off camera, get my look together, and then I'll be back to do the lip with y'all. Okay, so I'm back. I had to do a little switch up on y'all, put on some earrings, get my hair together, all that. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Precision Liner in the color Chocolate. That looks a little something like this. My Morphe Lippy in the shade Charisma. She looks like this. And yeah, we're gonna just put her all over our lips. She is matte. It's one of their matte lippies. Okay, so the time is now 10:28. I am going to try to wear this foundation for about 8 hours. So I'll be back in a few to tell you, you know, what she's... Hey girl, hey, so this is the 6-hour check-in, and you can see that I'm quite early, which is why I do prefer mattifying foundation. I have some texture coming through, my moles are poking through. We're not getting too much separation. I feel like this is quite normal for the 6-hour check-in. It'll be like, oh, you're almost wrapping up work, you're almost finished, whatever the situation may be, and you just have all this going on. So from far away, we're still looking good. I don't feel like any of the makeup or anything has moved. It's still in places where it's supposed to be. It's just like I said, when you get up close with this ring light, honey, you can see everything. You can see my nose separating there. You can see it a bit around my smile lines, a little bit of separation. But I think it's okay. I did actually get the E63 that came with the foundation. I'm going to use this to blot now and see if that makes a difference. Feel that, well, yeah, it makes a huge difference. So we're just blotting and seeing if we can get rid of some of that shine. I do have combination skin, but after 6 hours, I always have to blot. So that's saying nothing really about the foundation. I'm still considering it medium coverage because, like I said, you can still see that little bit of a breakout. You can see all of my moles still peeking through the foundation. Y'all, I'm recording this on my phone right now because I didn't feel like setting up my whole camera for this. But yeah, I still feel like she's looking very cute. She's giving me cute vibes or whatever. And here, this is what we have 6 hours later. So I'm going to wear this for a few more hours. I'm going to make some TikToks and all of that jazz. And then once I finish making my TikToks, my lip gloss just wore off, y'all. So that stayed. Once I finish making all of that jazz, I will go ahead and do another update in a few hours. And hopefully we're still looking cute. I mean, I feel like she's still cute. She's still cute. 6 hours. This is cool. All right, I'll be back. Hey girl, hey, so we're just getting real candid, up close and personal. This is going to be it's been a little bit over 8 hours. It is 7:48, so it's been a little bit over exactly 8 hours, and this is what we have. And I did blot right at 6 hours. I'm definitely gonna consider this a medium coverage. I put on a lot, so I wouldn't say it's even buildable to full, but I feel like she's okay. The only thing that I really enjoyed about this foundation is that it is completely like my perfect shade. Like the shade match was impeccable, and I did have on Effect Rich 25. The shade match was impeccable for me. Now, and I did do this online. This should be available in Ulta now, and it's going to be available on the Morphe store on the 16th, which I believe is tomorrow if I post this video when I plan to. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, comments. I'm just giving y'all some more up close and personal looks. And yeah, I can't wait to take this off my face, y'all. I don't normally wear makeup for that long, so it is a bit much for me. Because I don't even wear makeup to work, honestly. Because who have time for that in the morning with 3 kids? But anyway, I digress. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to your mama, cousin, sister, auntie, brother, everybody, side chicks. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Wait after the drop for pics. Ow, bye. Out, bye.